guys, and welcome to another episode of Two Chicks, One Screen. My name is Crystal, the audiologist, and this is, this is
Lewis Expert. Hey, and today's movie is Boomerang from 1992.
Now, this here movie is one of my my player type movies. So if I had a man come over and I'd be like, let's watch a movie, I put on Boomerang, and then I kind of get a little insight, to what his kinks are, because of course Marcus, one of his kinks was feet, right? So it's so what are you into? So it leads into a very
got it.
pleasant, So Boomerang, 1992. You have a variety of well-known Black movie stars that were not where they are today, right?
Exactly.
So you have Eddie Murphy, Halle Berry, Chris Rock, David Alan Grier, Martin Lawrence. Like, the list of people in this movie is also another great classic movie that if they did it, and I think they've done it and tried to do a TV show. I just didn't watch it.
I didn't watch. I don't.
It didn't give me the same vibe,
Right. Absolutely.
So Marcus is a ad agent.
Yeah, so he works in an advertisement company, and so those ones like when they're supposed to make it for the perfume, which he did, and for those high-end things, he was that person.
Right. So he had just off starting the movie, we find that he has this debonair, charming, suave, I am the man type air to him. Definitely, if he was around now, he'd be one of them fuck niggas on Instagram that was always making a video of him like in some gray shorts doing some sit-ups or some pull-ups.
Look at my new car.
Right.
Here. Look at that. You want to be over here? Let me see them how that's looking.
Right. So we meet Marcus, and it's just
Jacqueline.
We know that he is a man's, how you say it? A woman's woman, a man's. He like women. He's definitely a woman's man. He's a woman's man, right? He is the type of man that you could tell has a bunch of women on his, address.
On his Rolodex.
He has, he has a tail that his secretary knows to send in a rose and a call, and oh, you didn't see this happened. There was a bus. I couldn't see you. Like he knew how to play his position and how to get.
He had his script together. His script tight.
Right, but he was a dog, which I feel equates to fuckboy. Dog in the 90s. But we meet Jacqueline.
And she is a female version of him, hands down.
She is. He had met his
boss.
Right. I love how in the movie, like when he sees her, like there's a dog sound. Like like okay, cool. And she immediately was like, I'm not for your shit. Let's get the job done. Let's, go on. Now, my favorite part of the movie is
yes, Lady Eloise,
who is played by Eartha Kitt. Oh my goodness.
She was given. She was like, boy, I would turn your little ass out.
And it was funny because I guess her butler or her chauffeur, who her houseman, whoever he was, laughed when he saw him come over to her house and was like,
"Like,
you
don't know what you done stepped into right here. You gonna leave out of here screaming, okay?"
So in his world, Lady Eloise has this brand company, and she's the CEO, and that he wants to get her brand and he wants to do everything he can, which includes going to her house for dinner. And she literally ate asparagus, kind of freaky.
She sure did.
And then
He was giving that woman all night.
Was.
Yes.
She then takes him into her room, and
we all hanging up that canopy. She would
say, hang from the ceiling fans and doing wild shit. She definitely, at her age, she definitely was, swinging from the chandelier while she was riding some dick. I'm pretty sure.
You say something? She was giving, okay,
flexible, and her little gold.
She knew what it was. She was like, you want this thing. What's wrong with you?
We gonna say that Lady Eloise was very experienced in the sexual realm. She knew what she wanted. She knew how she wanted, and she knew
that's a cougar.
Definitely.
And she wore that badge proudly. She's like, "What? I would get this little boy."
Now, we later find out that Lady Eloise has no pull in her own company. She basically is just the face of the company. So it was funny because, a lot of times you hear where women sleep with the boss to move up and then, it goes bad or whatever. You rarely hear where it's the man sleeping with and it goes
nowhere.
Right? All you got is everybody know you slept with her now, bro.
And she was telling everybody. I got it.
Right.
And they're the model. Like, I want, what's her name? Chandrell. Well, she wanted that perfume to smell like her pussy.
Yeah. So I've always been like, why would we do that? But I've heard
who else finna wear this?
The essence of a woman is supposed to be like the most beautiful scent ever. Hence why Goop from Gwyneth Paltrow did so well, or whatever, because it's supposed to smell. But sometimes I don't think you should do it.
But she was talking about her own pussy.
Yeah.
She was not talking about the essence. She was like, no, this one right here. The one I own.
But I love how it was a strong Black woman coming in and saying that this is what I want. I don't want it any other way. You're gonna do it, and if you don't like it,
no fucks.
All right. This movie definitely had every sexual innuendo as possible. I can't think of his name, but the bald guy who does the video for the Kiss Me ad.
Oh, yes.
With the banana and the cherries. And I was like, yes, this might be the reason why I like
you like getting it like that.
Yeah.
He was giving you all face. Come on, do it. I'm like, okay, yeah.
That when Sanjay took her panties off and threw them at them while trying to get her perfume, that he could smell them. And I've always wondered, like, why do men do that? Like, what is the purpose?
They get that dick hard as fuck. That's what the purpose is.
It's just that scent. I told you the essence.
That's like when you cooking something really good and someone gives you a taste. You, but oh my god, I can't wait to have that. What are you? That's what it's giving. Like, oh shit, is that what I can expect? Oh, sign me up right now. I'm taking it. I'm good. Let's come on.
I can see that.
Can we go now? Can we go right now?
So the movie does take us again through three homeboys. Pretty much.
Boney T was played by Chris Rock and was it Gary or what was his name? Played by
David Alan Grier.
David Alan Grier. He was the good guy. He was, he wanted to be a good guy. That's why he was trying to date Halle Berry's character at first. But I think she was Angela. I think he was too good for her. Like, she wanted a little edge. She wanted a little. He was too safe.
Right. He didn't.
But she was too safe for Marcus. Because Love should have brought your ass home last night.
Um, but you know, there's that play of good girl, bad guy, right? Everyone initially wants a bad boy because you think at some point that you will be able to change him and change his ways, right?
Which she was getting there.
She was able to. However, it did take her still him going and cheating, still, you know, doing. It wasn't until she finally left him, which I've been in that end of I'm done. Like I don't want you now. You realize what you've had, and luckily she did decide to go back. But
and I think because with Jacqueline, you know, she saw that, you know, she was trying to break him down. So, yeah, I'm gonna get your ass. You always get each. I'm gonna get you. Right. And when she saw that he was actually going to be with someone who, you know, wasn't with the games, wasn't gonna just give up the sex and all that, she kind of implemented herself to try to take him down and do all that and kind of sabotage what he had. And you know, his flesh was weak.
A lot of women have done. You know, you hear how. Oh, the girlfriend found out that she fucking with somebody else. Now she trying to come back, or the baby mama, you know, is trying to get back in their ways. And it's just like, okay, well, at what point should you hold yourself accountable because you did have that person? You know, you decided that you didn't want to fuck with him no more because even the hurt, not because I think he did like both of them, but he loved Angela, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But he liked Jacqueline because she was a power player, like he was. Right. You know, very much a go-getter. But he also didn't want to get fucked by her in the very literal sense, right? He didn't want nobody to fuck, and she wanted to fuck him.
Her coming back from I don't know where she was coming from, and he was like, I didn't call the airlines. I'm trying to figure out where you've been. Why is it taking you so long? Like, you know, and then her just walking in
when he was like he was getting stood up. And he usually the one doing the standing up. So he was like, wait.
And then she left the money on the nightstand. And I think all of her ways towards him finally made him realize, like, okay, this is all the shit that I've been doing. And I've been fucking for people, you know, because even when he first dated the girl who he met in a dog park, like, he was too, I'm not going to say materialistic with certain things, but he was like, oh, I'm not dating her because she has this. And he gave her some sob story of, you know, why he couldn't, which only led her to having sex with him.
Right. Well, you know, that one that he didn't like the feet, because when he pulled back them covers, oh no, you got to go.
now, as a movie buff, the way her feet were, that they couldn't have possibly been like the way her body was. I like that shit annoys me. Like continuity in movies annoys the fuck out of me. Be like, how the fuck was her feet like that?
Listen, and in reality, it really be like that. You like, so you just don't care about your feet at all. All the rest of this is good, but you don't care about the feet.
Right. And I've had somebody say like, you keep your nails done, you keep your toes done, that means you keep everything else done. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess.
Because you're kind of doing head to toe. Why would you miss the middle?
Right.
You doing your extremity, but not doing your base? Like, what's happening?
There are some people that get in the shower and don't wash their legs. So, you know, you can't really judge off certain things.
True. It's true. You know, what can you say? But yeah, I think that, you know, it had a lot of turns. It had a lot of, you know, those mature sexual things that were happening. Still a little game, still games being played, but on a real business level, games are being played up here.
Keisha Campbell, his neighbor, you know, coming out.
Was he bad, was she?
Telling, you know, he got something, or, you know, making like, but also that goes to you shouldn't shit where you sleep, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
That would have been a great how to be a player type situation. You know, how you got your neighbor over here telling you like, no, he gonna do you my height, my weight, doggy style. Like, damn.
Exactly.
You know?
And the neighbor, you too damn knows you need to get a hobby or something. Because why you always over here over my fence looking? What's in my business for all night long? Is the other question. She got a lot of time on her hands, is what I need to say. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think the movie was really great. Again, one of those who really still holds the time. You know, you can still look at it. You know, with a new lens. They were like,
Right.
I don't know if I'm gonna give you that second chance because check this out.
But he, you know, and like I said, a lot of times men think they can change a man, but a man's only going to change if he wants to, right? So he did, you know, change his complete ways. I think he left the job. He became the art teacher for this school.
Yeah.
You know, she had became head, whatever, at the job. So it's kind of like their roles had switched.
Exactly.
You know, so
and I believe that really made him more humble.
mm-hmm.
Getting that pegged down,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and kind of knowing that you know you can get knocked down anytime.
Definitely.
And a good person is gonna stay with you, or you up here, or you down here.
Right. Right.
If you're sincere. So overall, I think it's always a great movie. It's always a good watch, you know. Always good to have dialogue about something like that. Great cast, like you said, with a lot of people of color. So I think that's really amazing. They should never remake it. I think they should just leave it the hell alone. Don't do it. And the playlist for it is amazing, right? The soundtrack is super, super good. So y'all gonna listen to that.
Everybody's on that soundtrack. I think I might just put that whole soundtrack on the Spotify because it's not
everybody
choose. Yeah.
Everybody's up on there. I think Tony Braxton had about 2 songs on there, if I'm not mistaken.
A lot of the songs I think were Babyface too. So.
And so yeah, so that was Boomerang, everyone, from 1992. So if you haven't seen it, or you haven't seen it with a new lens or in a while, watch it again. Have dialogue, you know, because it's fun. Why not?
Definitely.
So that's going to be it for us. We will see you on the next one. Always thank you for watching. Share, like, and subscribe wherever you're going to see it. Because why not? We're cool.